As we always do, the latest from the U.S. markets. Bloomberg's Jessica Summers joins us now from New York. Jessica, good day. So the dollar gaining today, that's been bad news for our rand, as you heard. But what's been behind this dollar gain?
Yes, the dollar gain is something to really focus on today. It's been posting an impressive rally over the course of the last couple of days, and the dollar actually extended gains around midday here in New York. That's after U.S. January consumer and price wage data sort of sparked the possibility among investors that the Federal Reserve might raise rates. So that's the big focus in terms of the dollar story. In terms of equities here, we had a nice impressive rally this morning, then the S&P 500 backing off those gains later in the day after Senator Marco Rubio announced a bill that would tax buybacks on the equal footing as dividends, causing some caution among investors.
All right, so that very popular hotel chain group, Hilton, one of the biggest gainers on your S&P 500 today. What's making that share rally?
Hilton is one stock to watch, rising more than 7% at one point today. Wall Street very optimistic on the stock. We're hearing a lot of positivity from the different banks. We had Jefferies come out and say that its fourth quarter earnings beat was, quote, healthy. We have Hilton's CEO saying on its earnings call earlier that it added 14 million members to its Hilton's Honors program in 2018. That's its rewards program. And although it did cut its 2019 outlook for revenue on available rooms, that was largely overlooked because it was expected. So a lot of positivity around Hilton today.
We were talking a little earlier about that rising oil price, and a lot of that has got to do with what Saudi Arabia has decided.
Yes, Devin, oil seems unstoppable. This rally really just can't stop here. Brent rising more than 2% at one point today. Both Brent and WTI closing in the green. And like you mentioned, that's off the back of Saudi Arabia pledging to cut oil output even more than it needs to in terms of its OPEC agreement. Goldman Sachs coming out, acting very bullish on oil, saying that OPEC producers are going above and beyond their cut limits there that they had agreed upon. Goldman's also citing that Venezuelan oil production declines are accelerating and that U.S. shale producers are also showing some restraint in terms of growth. So Goldman quite bullish on oil there.
All right, thanks very much indeed. Jessica Summers in New York.